Welcome back, YouTube, for another glorious day of Empyrion Galactic Survival. As you see, we've got dawn approaching, and if you watched the last episode, you saw I did a lot of work at the excavation site. We took it over, finally managed to find the core and replace it with our own, and started just tearing everything apart. I've been back there to tear it apart more. I've been doing some iron mining as well because I needed to build blocks for a small vessel. And once I started actually trying to build the small vessel and going through the whole, choosing different block, types and, rearranging things, trying to get it done, I realized how bad I am at building nice designs right now in this game. That it's the same as Minecraft. When you first get started, you're not sitting there creating these epic, designs and buildings right away. You learn and get better at it, and that's where I'm at now. I've got to get better at it. I'm not there yet, but I did find some new feature that I didn't either remember seeing or didn't know about, but it's the factory. That you actually have a library of blueprints you can use, things you can actually pull from on Steam. You can load in that way. You can do it other ways. But I actually found one blueprint I liked on the Steam Workshop. I'm going to try building it later and then modify around it. But I went ahead and took one of the designs here, and what I did was I sent it to the factory. I had to then take and put all the actual stuff I needed in the factory at that point. I'll show you here. It's got a spot to toss that in. So I had to take stuff out from the constructor and put in there and then start production for it. Now, once it was done, all I had to do is collect the blueprint and then place it down. And as you can see, I have my small vessel. And it's nothing too fancy. I've got 2 Gatling guns. Got a light. And I've got my thrusters. I've got 2 fuel tanks. And I don't know if it's just the way it did with the hydrogen or what. I didn't go very far, and it seemed to burn through the hydrogen I put in it. So I'm going to see about making some more soon. I've actually just restocked the base on the hydrogen fuel tanks. So I need... Actually, I think I'm just going to get some from the supplies I have in the hover vessel, since I actually am not using any defenses right now at the excavation site. I have not had any alerts for drone attacks recently, and I don't think they seem to be coming not quite as often as before because they're coming in larger numbers. So it's not proving to be such a problem. Now, the design I wanted to do was to have something where I can actually walk inside in the back and have a lot of storage. But you can see the way this is kind of placed. Here's my ammo box. On this side, I have my cargo box. And then here I have a constructor I can use, the portable constructor, which is obviously going to be very useful while I'm out. I can toss things in it that I'm finding. Along with a base star, hover vessel star, I can do that. So I could actually take this now, if I wanted to, go up out of the atmosphere and basically just head off planet at this point if I really wanted to. I even have an O2 station right here that I can get oxygen out of. I'm assuming it doesn't provide oxygen in the cockpit itself, but more so to my helmet, that I just have to keep refilling my oxygen meter. But I got it in there. I already flew it a little bit just to kind of get used to it. So now let's take it for the actual real run and head back over to the excavation site and get some more supplies. So turns on much like the hover vessel does. And obviously I would like to have more turn thrusters on it, because it seems to be a little troublesome turning it still. Also, I don't have a way that I know of to ride it up because I'm holding shift like I would in the hover vessel, and it's not turning. It's kind of interesting. I can still hear everything down below, like all the chittering and everything. Now it has landing gear. Okay, now maybe I'm finally getting it to level off. Right. So... Oh, that was a rough landing. Alright. We are landed and back at the excavation site. And it's still super early in the morning right now, so... I should be good to go. Obviously, I can still do some stuff to it. Like, I can make changes, so I think what I'm going to do is later on, I'll take one of their designs and start with it as a template to build my own design from there, as opposed to just saying I'm going to build one from scratch, because my design was straight ugly that I got started on. So yeah, I'm gonna be much better served if I just take a good looking design and then modify it around how I want it to look. And I'll show you again real quick. If you look here, there is an unlock level for these. So like unlock level 12, meaning I don't have the capability to build it because of I'm missing a technology or something like that, I guess. Also, there's, you know, certain materials I don't have right now for some of these. I would love to get this one going, and you see just how much it can take to build this, like, you know, 1,700 iron ingots to build that, and like sathium ingot, erestrum ingot, zascosium ingot, neodymium ingot. I don't have any of those raw materials to even make those right now, so it's definitely something that is a future endeavor to build me a much better small vessel. But for right now, you know, the one I've got will work fine because, hey, it got me here rather quickly compared to the hover vessel. It gets me, you know, all the supplies I might possibly need. You know, because I'm here able to collect stuff again. I have the same amount of storage. Oops. Aw, I've been collecting the wrong things. I set it back to deconstruct when I was taking, or to disassemble when I was taking apart my attempt at a hover or a small vessel when I was trying to build my own, and it turned out so badly. So I took it apart so I could get all the blocks back, and forgot to switch it back. So I'm gonna have to place some of these blocks again to get some of those items. Okay, so you can see now, this is all the stuff I just collected from here in this trip so far, and I'm not quite done yet. Still, I've already pretty much cleared the building that was there. Is now completely gone. I mean, everything top to bottom gone. So the next part is, I'm thinking this section here, along with that stuff there. And the problem is, I'm trying to decide, I mean, I'll put the core up there because, you know, where the original one was. I'm thinking maybe I should just wait and put the, like, take the core and bring it back and put the core here so that I have it at another location where I can tear that building down and it not be a problem that suddenly, oh, lost support, it fell, and I don't have access to the building anymore, and some of the stuff is fallen and broken too. I also have this little part here, around this little alien artifact, which I've tried to get inside, or, you know, get up to where I could get inside, and it's got a light in there, but I don't know how to get in there. Like, I can see the light fixture. I just can't get into there to do anything with it. And, you know, the only thing I got here is this scanner, which is apparently purely cosmetic. And let's see, maybe I can do something here. Nope. Just sits me right here on top. Maybe I'll leave this for now just because maybe there is something that I need to, you know, get into that building for. Or into that structure. So, you know what? I want to make a trip, I think, over here and get some more Promethium ore since I can move faster. I need Promethium to make the Promethium packs. And, you know, why not? I got the new mining, drill, drill tower, tier 2, so it'll be easy for me to get in there and get everything. So let's head over that way, and hopefully I can steer now where I'm not going to go all lopsided. Try not to crash as I land. There we go. All right. So now I can get over here and get some of this nice Promethium ore that I need. And be able to go back and make a bunch more Promethium fuel packs to power my hydrogen generator to keep me stockpiled with, you know, hydrogen packs instead. So I'll be here just a couple of minutes getting stuff out of this. All right, so I've got 260 Promethium ore. I feel like that is a pretty good point right now to be at. I don't think I'm going to need anything for a little while. And I kind of don't want to just spend my whole day here, you know, working on getting Promethium ore. I kind of want to go do some exploring now that I'm getting a better feel for how the small vessel works. Plus, we have an area, which, of course, I can't go in that area. That's kind of that's unrendered, blocked off area, which may be what that look is there with the ground. Yep, there we go. Can't go that way. So I see here's something they'll add later, or something they're just not going to deal with, where there's certain sections of the planet you can't go through. And, ooh, what's that? Is that the admin? Yes, it is. Okay. So I really just want to kind of fly along and check some sites out, look at some of the areas I haven't been able to explore yet, and see what kind of other stuff I can find. Like, here's another Promethium deposit, an even bigger one. Ooh, a village. Got 15 minutes left. So here's another village. Ooh, and you know what? I bet that they have another one of those things here, the special alien containers. Oh, I see a container. Oh, and another one. All right. Let's take all of this. Nope. Can't do anything with it. And I doubt there is another one down here. Yep. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's see. These all have balconies? Yes, they do. Well, that just made this so much easier. Yes. Oh, yeah, I need to go dump some supplies. And I've been finding these. I found those at the last village, and I don't know what they are. They don't seem to do anything as far as, like, you know, I can't walk up to them and just be like, oh, hey, you know, I'm going to teleport, or I'm going to get some kind of special energy restoration or something like that. And it doesn't seem to have any kind of offensive aspect to it because I haven't been attacked by any of those yet. They seem to just have these little bat thingies that want to eat me or, just at least kill me. Now, I thought this was supposed to have a light on it, but I don't see a light showing. So, quickest way is I need to turn... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah, I'm looking kind of down, so it had my thrusters pushing me downwards, or, basically forward. Oh, distance to orbit. I just noticed that. So it actually is showing me my distance to being able to go out into space. This is so much easier to get around. Oh, another, outpost or a resource location. And I'm getting back to, here's... You know what? Since I've got this daylight again, let's kind of poke around here to see what it was that had the drones going all around this place. Maybe there's another base over here that, another little Epsilon outpost or something like that they were coming out of. No, they weren't, because I have a wall. That's the unrendered zone, or, well, not unrendered, the zone I can't go into. And yeah, my power's draining fairly quickly. I see why it has two tanks. I feel like, for a capital ship, at least I would hope, there's some kind of auto-docking function, maybe, that lets you sit there and basically just hit get to a certain point, hit a button, and go and automatically dock with the capital ship. I hope. Probably not the case, but it'd be really cool if that was. So, let's see how much I can get out of this. Anyway, I think that's pretty much going to be it for today. We got a few things checked out, got to see some new land, found some new things, and we've got a vessel now that could take us around the planet a lot more easily, a lot more quickly. And while it would make sense possibly to, take the hover vessel apart for its components or, do something like that, it's also still beneficial to have as a protection platform where I can take it out there, set it down, and leave it to defend an area. And, because it can actually have the automatic turrets on it. The small vessel can't. So I'm still going to keep the hover vessel. I may rebuild it soon, just trying to make me a better one. There are other, blueprints in here for hover vessels that I could, try messing with, see what they can do. Like, oh, it kind of looks like a sports car right there. There's a tank, Go with something like that. Oh, there's a big tank. That's got a bunch of guns. But, I could find something else that I could use as far as another vessel and such to create me a very good mobile defense platform so I could take it someplace and set it there with enough fuel packs to leave it and let it defend, like the excavation side. I could have it being defended instead of powering the whole base. I could just be powering that and let it defend the base more effectively. So that's definitely something I might look at doing soon. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any suggestions or anything to try, leave them in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe. Keep up with all my content. I'm posting 5 days a week. And I've got plenty of other games I'm doing videos for. So check out my other playlist. And as always, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.